chances are you are going after your goals from a state that is not who you truly are at your core.
Welcome to the Words of Wisdom podcast. This is the place to be to raise the consciousness within in order to create a life and business of ease, flow, and freedom. This podcast offers inspiring stories, strategies, and special guests to help you become your most aligned self. I am Minerva Maharaj, a former NBA Toronto Raptors dancer turned ICF accredited spiritual life coach, founder of Goddess of Wisdom Spiritual Life Coaching, and Star Seed Academy coach training. My soul's mission is to show you the impossible is truly possible. Thank you so much for joining me here today. Let's get to awakening your soul's wisdom.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Words of Wisdom. I'm so grateful to have you here. Today, what I want to talk about is, what is your manifesting style? What is your manifesting style? How do you manifest? We all have a style, the way we approach our goals, the way we move through our goals, the way we achieve our desires. It's an energy. It feeds our mindset, our actions, our decisions, but ultimately it's our state of being and how we move towards our goals. And often it will dictate how we achieve those goals and how those goals play out. So I want to bring insight and an awareness for you so you start looking at how you achieve your goals and if it's serving you or if there's room for tweaking, if you're ready to tweak, if you're ready to shift things. And you'll know you're ready to shift things if you're not completely satisfied with how you're achieving your goals, or that you've achieved your goal and you still feel unsatisfied in some way. Something still feels off, or you feel like you would feel quote unquote complete once you've achieved that goal. So you want to take a look at your manifesting style, because there's something there that you're doing that you're actually going after your goals from a state that's not actually your true you. So let's go deeper into this. How do you manifest? Well, first of all, take a look at one of your current goals or something you recently manifested. Manifested something a lot, perhaps, before, but you may be at a point where you're like, I'm tired, I'm bored, I'm burnt out, I'm ready for some change. Something needs to change here. Especially if you feel exhausted after you've manifested and you feel like, oh, okay, I gotta build up that energy to do this all over again. And there's a bit of this constricted type of feeling. You certainly want to take a look at your manifesting style. Because chances are, as I mentioned before, you are going after your goals from a state that is not who you truly are at your core. You've adapted a persona, a being. You've conditioned yourself into this way that this is the way to achieve your goals. To work hard, to hustle, to push, to not enjoy aspects of it, but just to keep going because it's going to pay off. Or some other underlining belief that feels really heavy end of the day and is not going to be sustainable. You're going to feel burnt out. You're not going to want to do your goals again. And they start kind of losing its charge. You start losing your drive and your passion, if you will. So take a look at your current goal or recent manifestation, something you actually actualized. And ask yourself, who were you being throughout that journey? And maybe there's moments where you're being your best self. You feel lit up. You felt alive. You felt empowered. You felt like you were in flow. But how did you feel at the end? And how do you feel now? Did fear creep in? Are you worried? Do you feel like you got to push yourself again? Do you feel like you have to continue some sort of forced, unhealthy approach or behavior in order to get to the prize? So maybe your style currently is around fear, force, push, a dysregulated or unhealthy state to go after your goals. And that's going to expire. You're going to burn out. That's not sustainable. Or the other side of the coin is your manifesting style one that is calm, one where you feel at peace when things seem to be happening and when things seem not to be happening? Is it one where you feel like your best self? You feel alive. You feel spacious. You feel like you. Most importantly, is it an approach that is rooted in love, where you love yourself? You love all that you have and all that there is. Or is it one in force, fear, or lack? And you'll guess that depending on which path you are taking, you're going to reach a different destination. One that leaves you feeling at peace, alive, rich, and fulfilled. One that feels sustainable, one that you want to keep doing, or one that feels draining, heavy, one that you may end up just sabotaging because you just don't want to do the things you have to do to get to your goals. So, what are you learning so far about your manifesting style? Just take a moment to check in with yourself. What ahas or new awarenesses came up for you? Which part of your manifesting style do you like? Do you enjoy? And which parts don't feel good? Don't feel aligned? Don't feel like the way you truly would love to have it? And finally, if you can manifest any way you can want, despite what the teachers, coaches, social media, anyone has said, maybe even including myself, if you can choose the easiest, most fun way to manifest and call in your desires, what way would that be? You get to choose, you get to decide how you manifest. Manifesting, in the definition of manifesting, is how you manifest. Actualizing is that you manifest. So the way you manifest determines what you actualize and how you actualize and how you continue actualizing. So choose wisely. I hope this was helpful for you and brought some awareness to your style and how you approach your goals and your desires and how you work in your business or at home or at work and how you move through life towards your goals. Because you're not meant to force and move through fear and heaviness and it be hard for you. You're meant to flow with the current of the river, the path of least resistance, and only you get to choose that. So I hope this brought some insight to you, and I hope you put it into play and have fun with it. Choose fun, choose light, choose expansion, choose being you when you move forth with your manifestations. Have fun, y'all. Talk to you soon.